What's going on YouTube? 90s Kid here, and today we're going to run down to that big pointy rock. This is a quest in the Cutlass Keys that I feel like I struggled with big time at the beginning of playing, trying to collect my doubloons every day. And, after using this build for a while, you come to find out that you can just burn enemies down so quick that it's really not an issue anymore. So, I think the main reason I want to chat with you today is talk about this weapon. This is a firestaff, which means it's gotta be the Inferno. The Inferno is going to scale off strength or intelligence, depending on what you want to roll with. Right now I am rolling on intelligence. I think 350 intelligence and 260 strength. We'll check that out in a second. But the biggest perk the Inferno offers is going to be 15% damage when you hit a target within 15 meters. That is going to apply to our blunderbuss at all times because we're ranged, but we're not ranged, right? So these things go hand in hand with each other. And the way I specifically play the firestaff, it is AoE, but it's specifically kind of close quarters mage type thing going on. Again, here's my stats playthrough. I got running minimal constitution, a little bit of focus, a little bit of dexterity for that cooldown and crit. But after that, we're going to run intelligence. Right now, I'm running it mostly. Now, your damage is a little bit lower, running 350 intelligence and rest and strength, as it is 350 strength, rest of intelligence. But I think that 7% base damage to targets below 50% kind of makes up for it after 50%, usually for burning down bosses. It helps. But anyway, let's take a look at the firestaff abilities. Fire mage here. Let's talk about the ones we're not getting. Meteor shower. It's a great skill, but you get knocked out of the animation, or the animation just seems to be a little bit too long. I think the firestaff, when it comes to boss DPS, you're just wanting to apply dots and get back to your blunderbuss as quick as possible. Otherwise, this is just a utility weapon, so this is kind of unnecessary. I don't think the damage is that great, that it's worth losing out on the DPS in just the second you lose from this animation. Right? You can almost get an entire combo out by the time it takes to animate this, and you might even get hit while you do it. So, not necessarily worth it, especially in solo play. Pillar of Fire, you can use it or Fireball. For me, Fireball is a little bit better because it's a ranged, whereas Pillar of Fire is going to be right next to you. And we kind of got that covered with Incinerate. So what the combination I like to do is Burnout. Use it to get in and out of damage. That's really good. You're going to explode whenever you come to the end of your missile mark. And then you're going to be able to hit them with an Incinerate, which is going to stagger the enemies around you. It's going to hit them with another burn. It's going to weaken them. Then you can dodge roll back, hit them with the Fireball. Or if you have Pillar of Fire, hit them with the Pillar of Fire, then dodge roll out. And then start your combination with, your blunderbuss, and that's going to be kind of the combo you're looking for. It's a real simple combo. Again, it's kind of like a faster gameplay because you're going to be able to use this, burnout to get in and out of damage. Sometimes you can find yourself getting hit once or twice because it takes a second to hit Incinerate, but it's not too bad. So we'll go ahead, hit that, hit him with this. This guy up here just doesn't seem to care about what's going on. He's gonna burn. This guy, I'm not a fan of blunderbuss guys. Truthfully, those guys hit so hard, and so do we, so it's understandable. It really is. Here we got, we're just gonna zip through this guy, end here. Gonna get out of damage there, we're gonna hit that. And that's it. It's that simple. I think I've already got that. So we're just gonna roll through. keep moving on. So a lot of times whenever I used to play this at the beginning, you know, I'd find myself kind of getting in some trouble here. I felt like I was always dying. These guys were just so much stronger than anything I'd really played in the game. That, yeah, I just felt like I was getting overran so easily. And it wasn't until I got the Blood Drinker and like a Trenchant Crits greatsword that I felt like I was really doing anything to make moves on these guys. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Been pretty sloppy here, but again, you can kind of see the way the combo works. It's not too difficult. We're gonna hit him with that, and then before we can get anything off, we'll shoot him with that. Get this guy going. But that's kind of it. That's kind of the combo you're gonna use to make your way through some enemies. It's not, again, it's not difficult. It's not rocket science. It's actually pretty fun, and you'll find yourself, struggling at first maybe, but once you get used to it, I think you're gonna start to excel. The amount of damage you can do, it's pretty great. Start taking it into dungeons, and start giving your team the type of DPS they deserve. You know what I'm saying? And without a rapier, great sword, because that's just that's yesterday, right? Like, this is today, and today we start things out with a boom, with a blunder, with a bus, and so yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Hopefully, again, you'll equip that blunderbuss, go out and get yourself an Inferno. I think this is the last day that you can get it through Empyrean Forge. I know it is a little difficult. For everyone wondering, I'm on Valhalla. It's a legacy server. If you're here, go ahead and leave a comment. We can meet up and I can help you run some mutations. I have no issues helping anybody. Me and my fiance play usually every night. I am trying to get as many videos done as possible, but I'm constantly recording videos, and I can use all the footage I can get. So I can do that when I help you. So go ahead and give me a shout out if you're here, and let's start building you up a kit and something where you're going to be doing some pretty great damage and learning how to play this, the ins and outs. So anyway, hopefully everyone's doing good, and I guess I'll catch you on the next one. The next one will be probably a Warhammer, or maybe it'll be the finisher. I don't know if I'll do a complete video with the finisher. I think the finisher is great in terms of that extra bleed damage, but it really, I think there's a couple offhand weapons that I can get done in one video, because it's just not worth showing you any gameplay, because those are more just like the perks you get from using those, are kind of like, are just like that. Like, you get extra 15% damage with something that's bleeding. If you have Keenly Jagged on your blunderbuss like I do, you get that 15% extra damage. But I think switching to your rapier to then do damage, you get locked into this this skill animation and this skill combo to where you're not really doing damage with your blunderbuss. Now, you are still doing great damage, so it's a combination in which, like, no matter what weapon you're using, you're doing great damage. So you could do your combo and switch to your rapier and get a couple combos in, and then switch back to your combo, switch back to your rapier, get a couple combos in. I think there's something to be said there, so maybe, it might have just talked myself into it. Anyway, I need to stop talking. I hope everybody, I really do, hope you all are doing great. And if you have any questions, again, leave them down below, and I'll get to you as soon as I can. Besides that, I'll check you in the next one. It's 90s Kid out. Peace.